guys, Taylor here, and today's video is an Autism Insight video, which I have not done in a very long time, so an Autism Insight video is way overdue. For today's Insight video, I will be talking about a little bit about my journey, but also about having autism and being prideful about it. Every single year, as it gets closer to April, aka Autism Awareness Month, I do some serious reflecting on my journey, gang, let me tell you. And so I thought it would be a very good idea to go ahead and talk about what it means to have autism, but also be very prideful about it. Alrighty guys, with all that now being said, let's go ahead and start taking in some pride about having autism. I was diagnosed with autism June 1998, but my parents already knew that something wasn't exactly right with me. I wouldn't say wrong per se, but something was up. My mom and dad started noticing that I wasn't exactly hitting the milestones that a typical baby or toddler would at the age of 2 years old. I was not talking, I was not walking, I was still in diapers. I liked to rip things up all the time. I yelled, I screamed, and my parents just didn't know what to do. They had no idea what was going on. And then when the doctors gave my mom my diagnosis of autism, it was kind of like a relief because she knew that there was something that was going on. Like, she finally knew what it was, but she was also kind of scared and confused because back then autism was so incredibly rare. Like, not many kids got very diagnosed with it, and because it was so rare, I suddenly became a target. Back in elementary school, I was picked on a lot. I was called the retarded kid, I was called the stupid kid, I was called the kid with some disease, and nobody wanted to play with me. Nobody wanted to be my friend. People would use me. I mean, it was insane. People judged me, but people also judged my mom. Middle school and high school rolls around, and I'm still getting bullied, but this is where I made the biggest mistake and regret that I have to live with for the rest of my life. Whenever I was getting bullied in high school and middle school, I would seriously sit there and think to myself, you know what? I got this. I'm a tough kid. I don't need to tell anybody anything. I can keep this to myself. I can handle this like a big girl. I'm tough. I can deal with this on my own. Guys, I'm telling you right now, don't you dare ever do that, okay? If you're being bullied, tell somebody. Don't ever do what I did. It was also in my high school years where I began feeling bad about myself and feeling bad about the fact that I had autism. I felt like autism was more of a burden, and that I was sort of a burden, and quite honestly, I was quite ashamed of it. I was quite ashamed to be autistic, and around that same time I had depression. And so then I would just repeatedly ask my mom, why do I have this? Why do I have autism? Why is this happening to me? And all my mom could say was, God has a reason. And for a very long time, I did not know that reason. So I was 19 years old in my early childhood class in college, which it really wasn't that long ago, guys. I had to write a research paper and give an oral PowerPoint presentation of a topic of my choosing, and I chose autism because that's what I have. I have autism. And so I turn in the paper, I do my presentation, and I got a 100% on both. And I think there was this one comment that really stood out. It was that my experiences of living with autism has provided more insight to the instructor and to the class, which made me feel so good, and automatically the light bulb just clicked on like that. The moment I read those words, I felt God saying in understand autism so much better. And that makes me feel so incredibly good inside, guys. It does. And so, right now, here at this very moment, like never before, I'm going to have a ton of pride in my heart when I say that I am so proud, humbled, and honored to be a young woman living with autism. I know a lot of you guys might be going, well, Taylor, what makes you so prideful about having autism? Like, what makes you so proud about it? Well, my friends, I'm going to tell you a few things that people with autism have that make me feel so proud about having autism, and why I say that and just live that with pride. People with autism see the world from a different point of view than any other normal regular person. Normal people, aka people who don't have autism, they can see the whole picture, like everything's so clear to them. But for somebody like me who has autism, I pay so much attention to the itsy bitsy teeny weeny details. And guys, as I have learned from having autism, but also from being an artist, the smallest little details in anything could change everything for the better or for the good. People with autism, such as myself, think in pictures. That is how we think and how we learn. And I think I could just see it all in my head as my thoughts slowly unfold. Another thing about having autism that I am so incredibly proud of, and this is right up there on top of the list, using my voice to help you all understand people like me who have autism a little bit more. And this is why having autism is such an incredible gift from God, because I'm able to use my autism and my voice to help you all understand people like me more and help provide insight to you guys about people with autism and people like me. Now, there are some kind of downsides to having autism. I will openly admit that. Oversensory meltdowns that I have every once in a while. There are the times where I am very sensitive emotionally, and every single day I'm sensory sensitive to the world around me. And the biggest downside, there's no cure. I am going to have autism until the day I die. But by learning how to manage living with it and learning how you can manage it while living your life, it can help you see the good about having autism and help you be more prideful about it and help you feel more proud of it. And guys, honestly, I'm still learning how to manage my life living with autism. I'm still learning. But what I do is I take it one day at a time and focus on the good about having autism, and focus on the fact that God gave me this gift and I'm using it for His reasons and the way He wants me to use it. And I just suddenly feel more happy and more okay about having autism than I was when I was a kid. Well guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also in the comments below, what is the best as seen on TV product that you've tried? I look forward to reading and replying to the fun comments responses down below. If you guys want to check out my previous 2 videos, you can click them right down here. Right here is where they'll be. And finally, as always, if you guys like this video and want to see more videos from me in the future, go ahead and give this channel a subscribe by clicking right